Hello, welcome. In today's video, we're going to discuss Sunsama. It's a newer or newish business tool that I have found I've been working with for a little while now for daily task management. Really assists you with your calendar function and information. So welcome. My name is Megan Gregory. I'm the CEO and founder of Cubed. I really help people with content marketing services, everything from content creation to repurposing and all sorts of fun things in between. I cannot remember which one of the groups I was in. I think it was Serve, Scale, Soar. I'll put a link to it below. It's actually a group that I participate in. The founder of the group is Brandy Mowles, and she is a fabulous business owner sharing great information for online service providers that want to scale their business to consistent 10K months. So she's been a great resource for me. I love the community and that I'm there because we often talk about in there we're all online service providers, digital marketers, Facebook ad managers. There's all different kinds of people within the group, and we're often talking about how can we be efficient with our time. Probably not everyone is a mom that's in the group, but a lot of us are, and a lot of us only have, well, like, look at real life. Hello, that is my son's desk behind me. That is their other part of their work desk there. Anyway, this is mom life, right? We're trying to figure out how to work our business into the hours that we have available. And so you need to be really strategic, right? You need to be smart with the time that you have to work and make sure that you're actually getting stuff done. That is the trick. Oh my gosh. And it is really the difference. I've seen it in watching my peers as well as myself over the last year or two, where they're literally going from 2K months to 5K months to 10K months. And you're doing it because you're like, okay, I literally have 4 hours a day, or I have this amount of time, 5 hours today, 7 hours tomorrow, 2 hours Friday, because I'm going to volunteer at my kid's school or because people need laundry. I don't know about you, but the humans in my house are eating every day, every single day, multiple times a day. You have to figure out how are you going to get all of the work done. And so everyone was talking about in there. And of course, a lot of people mentioned the tool Trello. I'll put a link to Trello below. I use that. I used Trello when I worked in corporate for a small software company, and I managed their content marketing program. And one of the things that we did is we needed some additional writers beyond what we had in-house and what myself and our VP, what we would write for the team. We needed some way to kind of track, okay, we're going to hire these writers. These are the topics they're going to do. And then we had the process that we needed people to go through, right? I'm going to send the topic to the writer. The writer's going to send it to me. I need to edit and review it. Then I need to make sure that I've done the SEO to it, that I have the headline, that I have the character count, that I've done all of the things that I need to do with the piece of content and all the places that I'm going to need to put it. Then I need to send it on to my boss, who wanted to take a quick glance and make sure, yep, everything's good there. Then I need to send it on to design. And then in the design department, they actually used an outsourced contractor. And so we had to have time for her schedule and being able to get the graphics back and then the look and feel that we wanted. And so it was kind of, 5, 6, 7 steps that everything had to go to. And I would have 10 to 12 articles at any one time in any of the various stages within the process. And I'm like, yeah, that's too much for my brain. I can't remember all of that at once. And, the visual of 500 sticky notes everywhere, I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. There's got to be something that we can use. And that was when I found Trello. And I was like, oh, ding, 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 let the angels sing, because this is fabulous. So I have been a fan of Trello for years, and I use it within my own business for like a company guidebook. So I literally, like, all the courses I've ever taken, I can never find the darn logins when I need them. And I couldn't even remember what I had bought. Have you ever done this? Have you ever bought so many courses or downloaded so many freebies? And you're like, I can't, that was good, but I can't remember what it is. And maybe it's just me, like perimenopausal mom in her late 40s, that can't remember this stuff, but this is where I'm at. And so I was like, this is so good. The other thing that happens to me is I have like 5 billion thoughts running through my head at any one time about all the different things going on. It could be personal. It could be like, oh my God, my kids are supposed to go to the dentist every 6 months and it's 5.5 months and I haven't booked the next dentist appointment and they book out like 6 months. So, okay, mom fail. I'm gonna muff the dentist, but I still, no matter what, if I feel bad about it, I still need to get it done. Pick up the dry cleaning. I'll drop off the dry cleaning for my husband's shirts and forget for like a week. Oh my God, they have next day. Like, just silly little things. But, when I remember these things or I have brilliant insights about how to help my client, I've had some of the most insightful, like, this is the blog topic that they need to do, or this is the content strategy that we need to work on for this client in Carline. Yep. Going to pick up one kid from school or the other one stays after a couple of days and does after school programs. And I will sit there and think, well, that's a great idea. Or what do I do with that? And I was trying to write it down on like little pieces of paper, and then I would put it in the minivan, and then someone would open the stupid, lovely sliding doors that are supposed to save your life, and the wind would blow, and the thing would go to the back seat or out the window. I felt like Polar Express with the like ticket flying around. That's so stressful when you watch that movie. And that was my life with dry cleaning tickets, or my dry cleaning tickets, my brilliant ideas for something for my client. So I use Trello because it has an app, and I just put it on my phone, open that bad boy, and I'm on Carline. And whenever those brilliant flashes of insight come to me, then I will literally take those and drop them down. So I literally have a Trello board called Mind Dump, which is where I will put all my ideas, put all the to-dos that I forget to do, all that kind of a thing. I will put that all in Trello. So this feels like this post is about Trello, but it is not. Sister, no, it is about Sunsama. And the reason I say that is because, well, Sunsama is like Trello, and your Google Calendar had a baby. It is fabulous. So of course I use the Google Calendar, like, my dad and I always joke because he's like, I'm going to go search the Google. Like, okay. I use Google Calendar for my business, and it is great because that is where my discovery calls from my website. So whenever someone books a discovery call, and it goes on there. So my calendar is booked out. I can block out time if I know like I'm going to volunteer at school that day, or I've got to do car pickup because I'm in a carpool, so I don't pick up every day. So I can put all of that in my calendar. But then what do I do like each day when I come in and I sit down and I want to get to work? Well, some people in my group, they love ClickUp. No, I am not a ClickUp fan. No, nothing against ClickUp. It does not work how my brain works. I went in that tool and wanted to cry. I am a visual person. I have worked and sold and managed complex software applications for years. I do not struggle with technology, and I wanted to cry. So I love Sunsama because I can sit down and I can look at my Trello boards. It integrates with Trello, and I can select my Trello boards. I can select my clients' boards. I can select my own personal. I can select the Mind Dump one. I can select anything and drag and drop them to my Google Calendar, so that I know, hey, don't forget to cancel this membership, or don't forget to set up for this thing, or don't forget to do this client work, etc. So I'm going to switch gears and show you what that looks like. I'm not doing a full demo. Like, I'll link to Sunsama and I'll find the demo on their page, and you can do that. There'll be a referral link where you get a discount on the monthly fee. And I get a discount on my monthly fee. It's not free, it's paid, it's worth it. It is so worth it to really get a much better handle on technology. And so let's review Sunsama. This is what the application looks like when you open it. They have both. You can use it through a web browser, or they actually have an application you can download to your computer. And that's the one that I use. And so when you come in here, it has the name of your business, and it has these different channels that you have set up over here. And you can have a private channel. You can have client work that, you're just doing from your side. You can label it specific tasks. You can change the color for things. That'll change the color of the activities that you have over here. And then I have, like I mentioned, my Google Calendar integrated. You can have like appointments from Facebook because I have that kind of all set up to dump into my Google Calendar. And so all those different components that I have within my Google Calendar are actually showing here as well. Honeybook is the tool that I use that you actually kick off the process. So when someone goes to my website and books an appointment, they'll book a calendar appointment through there, and it's actually all integrated through Honeybook. And so anything that comes in that way, again, all dumps into my Google Calendar, and I can see that. And so I can have anything blocked off or whatever the case may be. And then you'll see that I have tasks over to the side here. And these are the things that I have said, that I might work on today. If I forget or I don't get to everything, then the next day when I come in, all of those tasks will still be there and you can just reassign them. But if I know, like later on today, one of the things I want to work on is all the groups that I'm a member of and finding other groups that are a good fit for me in terms of connecting with other people that might be good clients where we might be able to work together. I want to know when they have those days where you can do like your own promotion. I want to make sure that I have kind of on my calendar, like a list of what, the Gold Digger podcast, every Thursday is promotion day, or Room Communications, she lets you go live, which is fabulous about your content work. And so that people can get to know you better. And so I want to know those. So I have those in a Trello folder. You can see that it comes from Trello with a little icon that's there. And I just want to drag it over. And so I can just drag something over. I'm going to work on my affiliate marketing list and I can just drag it over. And if I think that, the reality is that's probably going to take me a little bit longer, like all I need to do, originally, you can see I even booked myself 2 hours in December and didn't do the task. But that's real life, right? And I like it. Like it gives you the history of where did it start? Where did I move it to? How many times have I moved it? When did I try to get this activity done, etc. But then I can go in here and I can just adjust any of it. I can open the little calendar activity and I can say, well, today, realistically, I'll work on that from 4 to 4:20 because then I know I've got to get ready for my daughter's going to dance early today. And so I can do that. I know that, and again, in her case, she'll be busy tonight. My son will already be in bed. And so 8:15, 8:45, I can work on my Gmail, reviewing the emails in my Gmail account. So it's just a nice, easy interface that you can look at all of the different things that you have and that you want to look at. You can change the calendar from different, weeks. So I've got the whole week at view. You can look at the month. You can look at one day. So you can kind of just decide the different kinds of things that you want to do. If you'd rather look at it by tasks, which sometimes is nice as well, and this is kind of what it looks like when you come in to review the previous day or when you go through the previous review session, but you might have things set up here, or you might want to add a task for yourself, something new that you want to look at or do, and you can move things around, which is really, really nice. So you can look at, I'd like to see all of the Trello tasks that I have. So for my client, maybe I want to start planning on doing some of their work for the Q2 stuff. And so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to bring that over here and work on that. Oh, I didn't actually add it. What did I do? There we go. I don't know what I did. Dragging and dropping challenge. But then I know that I can start thinking about for the next quarter my client and some of the strategy work that we might want to do. And if I just want to find other boards, I can just simply look through other things. So I can look for my own social plan and put things through. Like when I was working on the lead magnet, create 10 posts for a page. I can just drag it over and I can see that it's a cube task or it's a prepare to emerge. So again, I'm not going to go through, the most complete perfect demo that you could ever see, but it's just, here's my way of working through and using it. And I just think it's fabulous. Again, it's like, Google Trello boards, boop, got together and had a baby, Sunsama. And so I will link in the video post with all the different components to you. It'll also be in the blog post for you to find. but I'm hoping that, you'll see some great advantages to this. It's a paid tool that really helps you get things done. So until next time, thanks. Bye.